Leave no one behind. These are lives and not just numbers. Real hearts are bleeding.
About 7 months ago, Rachel embarked on a journey in what we call the Content Catalyst program. A journey that has brought us to this beautiful day where she premieres a documentary, Born to Run.
First of all, most people believe that being born as an albino is a curse.
It's a documentary that centers around a family that has albinism. And in this documentary, we're just really unpacking the experiences of persons with albinism at different levels, at the social level, at the religious level, in different spaces, economic spaces, political spaces, near village settings.
Growing up as an albino is a challenge.
I would like to thank the family that accepted me to tell this story.
I was born with 3 children that are living with albinism. 3 children who are now adults living with albinism, and I was the only black child. So I'm part of the story, I'm part of albinism. It's been the silent bit of my life, not known to the public, not known to everyone, but that has been my story. And today it comes out for people to know what persons with albinism go through, what challenges they face, and how we can support them.
Albinism is not a disability. Whatever I've seen on the screen, I've been experiencing it in my life since I was born and up to the age that I'm on.
I'd like to complain about a number of things. I'd like to complain about society's first sin, how we punish that which we don't understand, how we've normalized misconception and ignorance. I'd like to complain about a number of things. Leave no child behind. But instead of complaining, I want to tell you all a love story. Because that's why we're here. Because of love. So let's talk about love. Love is an experience free and open for all to try.
What is that story that triggered this passion?
My elder sister was a sickle cell sickler, and she was paralyzed from the age of 5? From a very young age, because I don't have a memory of her being well until 2014 when she passed on. Now, that entire experience, people would think, if there was time, my mom is there, she would tell you there was a lot of stigmatization. So when I got older, I said, what can I do?
Love is blind. Blind to color and size, to shape and form and any form of stereotype.
The way sickle cell anemia is inherited is the same way albinism is inherited. We don't even know the prevalence of albinism in Uganda. No research has been done. When I checked around the studies, even in Africa, someone had to do what they call a systematic review. You look for small studies, and then the good experts at analysis compile information. And there's one systematic review of 2023. But still, I didn't make sense out of it. So in South Africa, they found a prevalence of 1 to 4,000 people.
Love sees no color. Leave no.
I've dealt with people, or I've handled people who have been victims of sacrifice. Others, they have been denied work.
For us, at the Electoral Commission, we know that albinos are categorized under members of the special interest group.
When it comes to
the issue at hand, I'm very happy to ensure that the Uganda Bureau of Statistics gets people living with albinism out of the demographic of just special interest or maps or name it, but rather have them coded accordingly based, on the umbrella organization.
Don't you think that the people in the parliament know that that people with albinism are tortured, are discriminated? And if they know, how comes that the discrimination, the segregation is continuing? And what should they do for the people with albinism to get equality or to get their justice? Should they say that we have got a certain place, all people in Uganda with albinism should be here? Like, why is this still continuing?
When it comes to advocacy, we should not get tired. It's something that we need to do consistently until someone with power gets interested.
There are barriers to be broken, and this can be done very well by media platforms.
There are many children, families out there that need us to support them, to advocate for them into the community, schools, through the education system and the churches, so that they live out of the fear and out of the segregation that they feel overtly.
These people can talk, they can be anything, they can read, they can learn, they are strong, they can do any work, given chance and opportunities.
Albinism doesn't seem to sell in this country, and Tendo has come out to talk about the hidden lives, the hidden stories, the hidden troubles.
For me as a content creator working in this advocacy space, that's something that I've really suffered with for a long time. And for a program like this to come up, to give us some level of credibility, right? Because so many people would ask, who are you and what are you doing? And just because you are a young person, you're an individual, most people do not take you seriously. But when you have endorsements from like Media Challenge Initiative, when you have endorsements from the French Embassy, that adds to the credibility of who you are and what you're doing. And that has really helped me in this journey. There's so many lessons that I've picked from this program to how to professionalize what I'm doing. Sometimes what you're doing, the skill and the talent is not enough to get you to certain places or into certain rooms. Sometimes it's a level of professionalism, how you package your entire, presentation, how you package what you're doing, how to pitch what you're doing, how to, speak to different people in their different capacities. I think for me, the learning of how to package my product has been rooted in these past, 7 months because of the Content Catalyst program.
What is really important for us to learn and draw lessons from this story told by Tendo is more than just creating awareness about people living with albinism. It's about, for me, it was more about the parents and parenting. And how I know there are parts of the story that I think you asked that we probably didn't get to hear. You approached it with so much grace. And I think that I hope you're proud. I hope you know that this means a lot more to the world than this. We could be a few people here, but afterwards, this story will go places.
Behind these are lives and not just numbers, real hearts.